Hey guys, how you doing? This is Franklin Cruz. What am I talking about, guys? I'm talking to one person here. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. And what I'm going to be teaching on is what I call High Performance Wednesday. And High Performance Wednesday, what it is, you know, like on Monday you get your week started and you're like, man, I can't wait. Amazing week. I got everything scheduled out. Then Tuesday hits and you're like, oh my God, am I going to get everything done? And then Wednesday is like that midday feeling that you need, like you need caffeine. You know, you need something to push you to finish what you've got going all the way until Friday or even Saturday. So that's why I'm calling High Performance Wednesday. This is the first series of videos that's going to be going out to everybody, and every single Wednesday we're going to have a video. And this week what we're going to be talking about on High Performance Wednesday is this. It's how are you being on why you're not producing your high performance. So the key is this. Once you're writing down your list on everything that you want to do, that's one step towards accomplishing whatever you want to accomplish. But then how are you being in a sense of how are you being that you're not accomplishing it? Like, how is that actually affecting you right now? So are you being, like, for instance, for me, like I will be, if I don't accomplish certain goals, probably lazy, probably somebody who is just like, you know, clicking on Facebook too much, not getting things accomplished. And so what I'm being is someone who's, you know, lazy, irresponsible, and not really caring about the team that I have around me. So now, who am I being when it comes down to I am performing? I'm a high producer. So I'm occurring to the world that I'm a high producer. So I'm taking action. I'm getting things accomplished. I'm actually writing everything down on my list and accomplishing those goals. So what am I doing? Well, I'm dressing differently. I'm not being lazy. I'm being laser focused. And that's what I'm being to accomplish whatever I need to accomplish. So really look at yourself. Well, how are you occurring to the world? You know, if you're dressed lackadaisical and you're really like, I'm not really going to get anything done, well then, that's not really going to help the situation, is it? No. So my goal is that you really look at yourself and you really say, you know what? How am I really being in this instant right now? It's Wednesday. It's halfway through the week. I've got to produce. And I do believe there's more time in a day than anything to produce everything that you want. It's 24 hours in a day. And you know, it says clinically you need anywhere from 4 to 6 hours of sleep to still be functional. I know people say 8 hours and some people say 10. But 4 to 6 hours, you're still a functional human being. So what I did is, because I really care about my team and the staff that we have at Transforming USA, where we create home ownership for people, is that what I really did was I kind of changed the way I was waking up and my sleeping patterns. And I said, look, I need to start waking up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning to accomplish what I need to accomplish. Because at the end of the day, you know what? We're all big people with big lives. You know, and I get that. I really, really do. But to really take it to the next level, you've got to look at yourself and say, look, what am I willing to do to accomplish what I need to accomplish? It could be writing that book that you've always wanted to write. It could have been going to that vacation, so you need to make extra money, so you need to produce more income. So how do you produce more income? You write it down. You create a structure for it. But then you produce, because you are a high performer. And there's been times in your life that you have performed at levels that you've never seen before. And that was just a glimpse. So how were you being? You were being somebody who was in action. You were being somebody who didn't take no for an answer. You were being somebody that people really looked up to and really cared about. And you care about other people. One thing I've learned in business, especially being a real estate investor the last 12 years, is that if you care about people and you're really with people, whatever you want out of life, you'll get it. You will get it. But how bad do you want it? So today on High Performance Wednesday, it's about performing and taking action. So I challenge you today, if you really want to be a high performer, I know this is just an action you can take, is first call somebody you haven't called within the last month. And when you call them, say, hey, how you doing? Let's say me. Hey, how you doing, Bill? It's me, Franklin. Oh, man, what's up, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. Hey, man, I just want to see what you've been up to, man. How's everything going? What have you been up to lately? And then just be with somebody. Because when you do that, you never know how that day was for that person. So when you're being a support, when you're being somebody who actually really cares, authentically cares, that goes such a long way. It really, really does. And you'll see, and please comment when you do this action, how did that make you feel that you were the light for somebody? That you actually cared for somebody else, and they really saw that, and they really cared. When you do that, what I've seen is business starts growing, relationships start growing, all these other things start growing. Why? Because you just authentically cared about another human being, one of God's creations. That's one thing I have to admit, is that when you really think about it, this is just another human being that God created, perfect and complete. And that's what you are listening to this. You're perfect and complete, and remember that. So when you think you're at Wednesday, it's a little bit of a rut, it's not a rut. You've got this, and you can make it all the way through. God bless you and your family. My name is Franklin Cruz. Have a good day.